What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lineman Football, and today's video is going to be the full review for you guys on the S2BDC-HT-LW face mask from Rydell. Okay, so of course here we have the face mask. I have it in a yellow that I actually did it myself. This face mask is not really in use anymore for me. I used to wear it, but not anymore, so I painted it yellow for some promotional stuff I'm going to be doing in the near future. Got a little messed up, but it's still workable. Okay, so the first thing I always start with is explaining the code to you guys on what it all means. So again, this is the S2BDC-HT, not TX, LW. When you Google this face mask, for some reason, the TX version always pops up for Rydell's site opposed to the HT, but then the next link is usually the one through Green Gridiron, which is actually who I originally got this through before it was yellow. Now, this face mask design is available for all of three Rydell's newest style of helmets. So this is for the Speed because of the S. Again, I'll explain the code in a couple seconds. You can also get the exact same style for the 360. You can also get this style for the Speed. So if you want it for the 360, the start of the code will be 360, then the code. If you want it for Speed Flex, it will be SF, then the code. This is for Speed, so it starts with S. You can also find these styles for Shut helmets as well. Zenith doesn't really make anything like this design, but you can find it on for Shut. I know Sports Unlimited carries a lot. Green Gridiron probably does as well, as they carry hundreds of different face masks. Okay, so let's break down the code. So S, of course, is Speed. Then the 2B stands for the 2 bars right here. That's these two. That's pretty common with a lot of their face masks have the dual bars. Then the D. The D stands for the double bar at the top here, which most face masks nowadays have these 2 bars. The C stands for closed eye, as in this eye gap is pretty narrow. It shows it's less of a skill position and more of a lineman, kind of linebacker, fullback kind of ish face mask. Now HT is what defines this. No one, I try to look into it, I talked to Green Gridiron, no one actually knows what the HT stands for. Yeah, so the HT is basically just the bar design of the big grill style here. And last we have LW. LW stands for the type of steel it's made out of. So LW actually means lightweight, and most face masks that aren't big grills use a solid carbon steel face mask. However, the lightweight ones by Rydell use, for the lightweight, a hollow carbon steel. That's to help make it lighter. Otherwise, this would be incredibly heavy if it was solid steel. You can get them in solid steel. They're hard to find. Some NFL guys have, though. They're tricky and they're really heavy. Another way you can always tell if it's a lightweight mask, you can also see it's a little thicker, and it does need its own special clips for it that are a little thicker. But you can also tell by these two things right here. These are called the evil eyebrows, and those are basically the defining thing of a lightweight mask. Other masks, if they're solid steel, usually have just one bar right in the middle. When your clips go on, the clips just fit on right here, and of course still at the bottoms right here. Now, I really like this face mask because of, first off, I think it honestly looks a little better than some of the newer styles like the Train. I don't know why, I just fell in love with this face mask. This is the first big grill I ever had, and I absolutely loved it. When I try and reach my hands in here, again, I have small hands so I can get them in slightly, but it's still not a crazy amount. So the cons of this face mask, first off, is this face mask is not legal in Canada. It's not legal in NCAA or NFL and probably CFL soon, who knows, and some jurisdictions in the United States. But it's not legal in any Canada amateur football anymore. I did a video on the PSA on big grills and how they're banned and how I disagree with it. So if you want, go check that out. That'll be under the PSA playlist. One of the other issues with it is that this one specifically is lightweight. So it hasn't happened on this one yet, but with the carbon steel tubing, the lightweight tubing, it tends over time to bend in certain areas where it's weaker. So I've never had any issues with this one bending, but with my TX, where there was less bars around the bottom, I had some bends in the bottom of it around here. I also had some bends in the top of it up here that kind of bent in because it's weaker points on the face mask where it's more open, just one piece of steel. Having said that though, this face mask, even though it is lightweight, it is still pretty heavy. Your neck takes about 2 weeks-ish to get adjusted to it. What I did is I wore it around my house, and just to get used to it, I even I played like Xbox with it on, with the visor I wore with this, so I could get used to looking through a visor, which I'd never done before. So I did all that to try and get used to the vision that this would provide. However, I do feel this is still sufficient vision, especially for O-line and D-line. And it does weigh in at right around 3 pounds, which, just to give you a little perspective, the average skill position mask is around 1.2-ish pounds. So it is a lot heavier, but you have way more bars. So now the recommended positions, I think, for this mask are, first off, linemen. Any lineman, O-line, D-line, center, guard, tackle, D-end, anyone can wear this mask. It has enough vision, so I really like that. Then you can start to branch out a little bit. You can go to fullback, I can wear this, and linebacker, but anything else I would say no. I would say not running back. I don't think it provides enough vision for a running back or a halfback. Quarterback, definitely not. Corners, definitely not. Too much weight. Now the 2 or 3 main places you can buy this mask. First off, obviously Rydell. Second off, which I would prefer, even though it is a little more expensive, is Green Gridiron, because I like their coating. I think they have a great coating, and they're definitely actually really good people that I talk to a lot. So I would say go through them even over Rydell, especially because in Canada I can't go through Rydell. So I use Green Gridiron for most of my face masks. Then the last one would be Sports Unlimited. Sports Unlimited might be a little better option if you're in Canada, because it is a little cheaper, although there is still the shipping cost that kind of brings it up. I would go check them out. And also with Green Gridiron, you can also get lots of different coating colors that might be out of stock with, say, Sports Unlimited or Rydell. So Green Gridiron is your go-to if you need a very specific colorway. They will have it for you. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed that video today. Of course, don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and if you really liked it, please share it. If you have anything else you want me to review, comment down below. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because I put out 3 videos every single week. And also, yes, this is one of my brand new LF shirts that I'm doing. They're not available yet, though, I don't think. If they are, there'll be a link in the description, so look for that. But this was the prototype, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, thanks.